Guns are a big part of history, including some of the men who changed history. Some of these firearms are so rare and unique that they are some of the most wanted guns on the planet, and people will pay exorbitant amounts of money for them. So stick around and check out these 10 most expensive guns of all time. Gold 7.65mm Walther PP, owned by Hitler. This was Adolf Hitler's personal pistol, a 7.65mm Walther PP. Hitler received the pistol on his 50th birthday in 1939 from Karl Walther himself. The gun has heavy embellishments, gold inlays, special engravings, and ivory handles with Hitler's initials. It is estimated that Hitler's Walther PP could probably get $5 million if it ever went to auction. Of course, the obvious intrinsic value as a curiosity item outweighs its aesthetical value. The one thing that makes this pistol perhaps one of the most unique in the world is that it is assumed that this may have been the actual pistol that Hitler used to do away with himself in the bunker he was found in on April 30th, 1945. Elvis Presley's revolvers. These aren't just any revolvers. They are the lavishly engraved and inlaid revolvers that Elvis Presley, the king, supposedly treasured. Elvis's Colt Python double-action revolver and the Smith & Wesson Model 19-2 double-action revolver were both purchased personally by Elvis himself in Beverly Hills, California. He then sent them to Germany to be decorated with the designs you see on both guns. Both have custom engravings by Friedrich Wilhelm Heim Company of Germany, who was consigned by Elvis himself to do the work. Both revolvers have elaborate leaf and vine scrollwork engraving with gold leaf inlays and silver bordering. The Smith & Wesson has custom black grips with gold inlay, while the Colt sports ivory-hued grips with black scrimshaw-style inlay. Both guns have already been auctioned, with the Smith & Wesson selling for $195,000 and the Colt Python fetching $172,500. Peter Hofer Sidelock. Peter Hofer from Furlock, Austria is the maker of some of the world's most exclusive, innovative, and most expensive guns. All the guns that he creates are all ornate and mechanically original. Hofer might work on a single gun for many years, and once put 21,400 hours into creating one of his masterpieces. Hofer has developed a side-by-side 12-bore sidelock that includes an almost hidden .17 tube between the two smooth-bore barrels. It has been said that Peter Hofer doesn't really like to discuss the prices of his guns, but one of his special guns may cost you between $200,000 to $500,000. But Hofer has other guns he calls his mega guns that may cost more than $1 million if he were to have him make one for you. The Boss Over and Under. Boss & Company was established in 1812, making them gun makers for over 200 years. The company has patented its over and under gun design, one of the most influential gun designs in 1909. And now the modern version of this gun is one of the most expensive guns in the world today. Breech-loading over and unders have been made in Germany from about 1870, but Boss streamlined and lowered the action, dispensing with a cross pin beneath the barrels. Rotating trunnions at the knuckle meet with teardrop wedges machined into the barrel lumps, and it has two locking systems. The technical and innovative designs of this gun are often imitated or copied. Prices begin around $115,000 and go up from there. The quality of these guns is very high, and no more than 18 guns are made each year. VO Vapin Falcon Edition. Drawing inspiration from traditions of falconry in the Arabian world comes the world's most expensive rifle, the VO Falcon Edition. It may also be one of the most beautiful guns you will ever see. The Sweden-based gun and rifle maker VO Vapin, founded in 1977 by gunsmith Viggo Olsen, is known for crafting handmade hunting rifles. The VO Falcon features a pair of interchangeable Damascus steel octagon barrels. The rifle is covered in intricate engravings of peregrine and saker falcons. The bolt handle and trigger are decorated in gold, while the receiver, butt plate, trigger guard, and plates beneath the grip and magazine are hand engraved. The Falcon Edition is VO Vapin's first ever full stock rifle. And about that beautiful wood stock, Olsen personally selects the best walnut wood, which is then cut into planks and stored for 3 years to make sure all the moisture has been drawn out. The gun breaks down and fits inside its oak and leather custom case. Only 5 of these guns are made annually, and the cost of one of these is around $820,000. Teddy Roosevelt Shotgun. A shotgun that Theodore Roosevelt owned has become a very famous firearm. Roosevelt was not only the United States president from 1901 to 1909, He was also an avid hunter and a very knowledgeable man when it came to firearms. One of those guns that he owned was an F-grade AH Fox 12-gauge shotgun that he used on an African safari trip in 1909. Roosevelt was quoted as saying, "I have a Fox No. 12 shotgun. No better gun was ever made." The shotgun was originally sold by the Roosevelt family in 1974, then was eventually sold again in 2000, but it wasn't until 2010 when the shotgun was sold again for the astonishing price of $862,850, which made it the most expensive American shotgun ever sold at an auction. It should go without saying that the Roosevelt Fox auction result was a direct reflection of the significance and importance of this man and his gun. Gold inlaid Colt Model 1849 pocket revolver. There is so much gold inlay and engraving work done on this gun that you can sit and look at this thing for an hour and still be amazed. Embellished in the classic pattern of Colt's early gold inlaid revolvers with 5 animals, a bear, a dog, a leopard, a pheasant, and a fox on the frame. The craftwork on this gun is amazing for its time period. Each gold inlaid animal inhabits a dense surround of deep relief engraved scrollwork with additional gold inlays in 7 engraved panels, each of those panels enclosed with gold inlaid borders. The varnished walnut grip finishes it off nicely. Until the discovery of this pistol, only 21 gold inlaid percussion Colt firearms were known to have survived. This gun was recently sold at an auction for $1.1 million. 1886 Winchester rifle, owned by Henry Ware Lawton. This gun belonged to U.S. Army Captain Henry Ware Lawton, who supposedly captured the Apache leader Geronimo. Lawton was given the gun after capturing the on-the-run Apache leader in 1886. Stories abound as to who actually captured Geronimo or to whom he surrendered. At various times after the campaign, Lawton was questioned by friends about the campaign. He remained tight-lipped and stated that his unit simply pursued Geronimo and brought him back. The Winchester that Lawton was given carries the serial number 1, and it is said to be in perfect condition for a gun that is 130 years old. Being serial number 1 and possessing such outstanding condition would alone be enough to draw 6 figures at auction. When you add one of the most famous names in the history of the Old West, you have a huge crossover appeal and set the stage for something special to happen. And that is exactly what happened when it ended up selling for $1,260,000. Nicholas Noel Boutet rifled flintlock pistols. These intricately decorated pistols were made by Nicholas Noel Boutet. Boutet was the master gunsmith under King Louis XVI and the chief gunsmith to Emperor Napoleon. These pistols belonged to the Marquis de Lafayette, who at the time had attracted the attention of George Washington. Lafayette presented the pistols to Simon Bolivar, another revolutionary who had dedicated his life to liberating 6 South American countries. These pistols have historical ties to all 3 famous people: Washington, Lafayette, and Bolivar. This is what makes them extremely valuable and rare. The French silver-mounted rifle flintlock pistols are built with beautiful walnut wood that is intricately carved and engraved. The estimated value of these pistols? $1,500,000 to $2,500,000. Big Bang Pistol Set. Cabot Guns wanted to do something really unique and build 2 guns out of a meteorite. The Big Bang Pistol Set consists of a pair of left and right pistols that are constructed almost entirely of the billions of years old meteorite. The price for the pair of guns is at $4,500,000, and that is the current record for the most expensive firearms ever sold. The meteorite the guns were made from is from the Gibeon meteorite, which hurtled to Earth during prehistoric times. Leaving nothing to chance in terms of functionality, their engineers used electron beam technology to meticulously add bimetal support only to the frame and slide rails, hammer, gun rod, and extractor of the guns. The pistol's components, down to the barrel bushing and trigger, are 100% Gibeon meteorite. We hope you enjoyed the video and want to thank you for watching. Which gun did you like the best? Is there a gun out there we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss another cool video, don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified when we release something new.